What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Chad, and this is Southern Samurai Reviews. As you can see from the title, guys, Black Clover is ending. For the anime. So the Black Clover anime is coming to an end, unfortunately, guys. It is going to end on March 30th. That is the send-off, going out in glory episode. And that can be watched on Crunchyroll subbed. Funimation also does carry Black Clover, but it is only dubbed in English, and they are quite, I think, on episode, they might be on episode 148. So they're a good ways behind. So definitely check that out on Funimation. Now, the company that does produce Black Clover did come out with a preview for the final episode coming out, and we're going to play that right now. But pretty much we get to see it's going to be pretty much the backstory of Liba, which is Asta's devil. It doesn't give us too much information about what's going to happen in the episode. Kind of leaves us wanting more, as they usually do. But it definitely looks like the final episode is going to be a banger. So there are several theories out there, guys, of why the anime is ending. The most popular one on Reddit right now is that the manga sales were terrible, and they're going to axe the anime first, and then, get rid of the manga, axe the manga next. You're going to waste all this time investing in these characters and going on this journey. And that's definitely not true. It's not true at all. The big thing is, so for Black Clover's manga, it may not be in the top 10, but it is definitely in the top 15. I checked the other day. So even though sales are not great, they're still pretty damn good. So I don't see that being an excuse to cut everything and just shove it to the side and trash it. And the voice actor for Yuno he actually tweeted on Twitter and said that this is not goodbye. So that's a pretty good indication to me that the anime is not done, or he would not have put that. I mean, why would you put that if the anime was not going to come back and you played that prominent of a role in the series? My theory is that the anime is just going to let the manga, get ahead a little bit. I think it's going to take probably 1.5 to 2 years before we see the anime return. That's just because they're kind of right on top of each other right now. And there just needs to be some space, created. But they don't want to put a massive amount of fillers like some other animes. Naruto. Now, Naruto did have a ton of filler episodes, guys, and some of those were okay, but most of those, in my opinion, were not that great. I do appreciate them not putting fillers, for half of a season until the manga can get ahead. So we'll just see what happens with that. And I think they may even go to more of a seasonal release, just so this does not happen again, because the first season of Black Clover is super long. I can't remember how many episodes it is, but it's super long. So they might go for a more seasonal approach to not catch up to the manga as much. But I definitely think it's going to be probably about 1.5 to 2 years before we see Asta and the Black Bulls kick some ass. I will say, though, a hint of good news. There is going to be a Black Clover movie. There have been multiple sources online that have confirmed Black Clover is going to get a movie, guys. So if you've been keeping up with Demon Slayer at all, or like Demon Slayer, the Demon Slayer movie destroyed records in Japan, guys. I mean, it broke so many records. Now, their movie kind of took a different approach. They did their movie kind of goes over like a whole arc in their manga. I think Black Clover will go one of two ways. I see either one, they finish up the current arc, because there's just no way, in my opinion, they can use this last episode to finish up this last arc. There's just not enough time. Or two, which is what I hope they do, which is go a non-canon route and kind of do maybe Asta and the Black Bulls explore a new territory, that we see some new magical abilities, kind of just a giant new adventure for over an hour. That's the route that I hope they take. The only thing they could do that I would not like, it would be a dagger to the heart, would be if they did a season recap and just redid it in a cinematic version. So if they just did a season recap of what we just watched, and kind of just threw some cinematic bells and whistles at it to spice it up a little bit, I think that would be terrible. Yeah, terrible. So I do hope they go with either, the first or second routes that I explained. Can't wait for that, guys. Make sure when that does come out, we do watch that to give them support, guys, and show them the anime, there's still a massive fan base for Black Clover, and to keep making episodes in the future. That's all that I have, guys. Like I said, March 30th, last episode. You can watch it on Crunchyroll. Can't watch it on Funimation. Eventually, I'm sure you can, but right now it's going to be on Crunchyroll. So stay tuned, guys. Please hit that like and subscribe button and join the journey, guys. We'll catch you on the next one. Believe it.